What's up with it? I really don't know where to start, but you know, if you look at the indictment, Big U paperwork, it showed his court date would be today at 9:30, and I really forgot. Like I've been having so much going on, so what I do is I get a reminder, so I detour. I stopped the workout and all that. I said, oh no, we got to be there. Let me go get everything. You feel me? Let's go. We're going there. You feel me? So I get there like 8 o'clock early. And I post a video on Instagram. Up here early by myself. We gonna be here. And like I told everybody, we're gonna be there at court date. But I want to see who was gonna show up and, you know, just see what dudes that the energy be like in person. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm by myself, I'm gonna show up. Ain't no, you ain't going and all that. We all been to court before, and all type of things happen at court. It been fights at court and all that. So let's just see what this energy is at when we and these people in presence. You feel me? So bam, we get there. You feel me? Mind you, I'm early, and they start a little late. But as we in the hall, we're all in the hallway. You feel me? And some lady, I'm not gonna say her name, is there supporting the dude, and she's like, come up to me, want to talk to me, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what am I doing here? I'm like, I'm just here supporting. You know what I'm saying? You've been disrespectful. Disrespectful to who? How? You've been, okay, what did I say that was disrespectful? She couldn't tell me. You said, oh, you recording me? Well, look, I'm a switch for you. So she want to turn around and do like, and she want to model for me. Mind you, this is someone's mother. You feel me? She says, I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna switch for you. So she want to show her little booty. You feel me? And show off to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your son, who's my age, know what you're doing? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know, I really hate to talk about the mama because, you know, I had a mother, she's not here, and I know how emotional women be. So I'm not gonna really go in on her as I should. I got all right to. She physically went in on me. But I'm gonna give her a pass because she's emotional for whatever reason. I don't know why she's emotional. It just is what you've been dealing with forever. But we're gonna live out of it. Just say this, man. You know, so we're gonna talk about the court after. So we're gonna talk about what happened in the court after. So as we all leaving the court, mine just like 30 of them. It's one of me. You feel me? Elevator getting crashed and all. We all gonna get up in this elevator. We're all in here. It's packed, jam-packed. So, once again, I'm gonna be respectful because women are emotional. The woman gets up on me and bump me against the wall. You happy? You happy now? I'm looking around like, bro, like, what's she doing, man? You feel me? Like, please get her, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, her people came in between us to calm her down. And I was ultimately respectful because anybody else, if you touch me, I got the right to touch you. But I was just overly respectful for emotional black women. You know what I mean? So I didn't say nothing. I didn't react. And I had 2 occasions, you feel me? Oh, hold on. Before the court even started, before anyone got there, I'm sitting on the bench by myself. The same one who I'm trying to be respectful to came and sat next to me, almost knocked me off the chair. Bumped me. I'm gonna sit next to you. I'm like, huh? Like, why the physical contact? So when I get up and get on my phone, the same person who's seen us in the elevator, got between us, he said, can I sit right here? She said, no, that's his seat. I'm like, so he probably wondering, like, what's going on? Like, what you mean his seat? I got up. I don't want no physical, you know what I'm saying, altercations with no women, you know what I'm saying, in a federal building, right? So mind you, all that's going on, right? So we're in the elevator, we're in the right. It's a little bit of like tension popping in. So I'm like, oh, no. Let everybody else out this elevator. Let's close the door and let's holler. We're gonna holler about right here, right now. I'll push number 6. Let's go back up. Let's holler. The same person who got in front of the woman, he like, nah. Okay, so let's go outside and holler. So mind you, my mind, I done been in fights in court before. So I'm thinking we just wording this up right. It's all, I mean, you see any scratches or blemishes on me? Because these dudes be popping it about me. Mind you, I'm at the same place I'm at for 2 years. Then you know his mom, well, you know what they're saying? You happy now? You happy because you got denied bail, right? I've been doing the same thing before he got denied as I was doing after he got denied. I'm in the same places, same restaurants. I live in the same place, drive the same cars for the last 2 years that this dude been on the streets. So me being happy about him being denied or in jail has nothing to do with my reality. I do the same thing with or without that dude in jail on the streets. Ain't nothing changed. Some of y'all might just got found my page, but ain't nothing. Go look back 2 years ago, 3 years ago. We're doing the same thing, same place. So now let's get into what happened in the court. So, mind you, I'm the first person to walk in the door. I'm at the door, 11 o'clock sharp. I pull the door. He like, no, I'll let you know when we get in. I'm like, damn, okay. So they like 5 minutes late. He finally let us in. Oh, make sure everyone's phone's off. Oh, no, phone's off. Take out my earpiece now. I'm the first one to walk through. I can see him through the glass. He's sitting right there. I'm the first one to walk in. I said, oh, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey, what's up, man? You know what I mean? He look at me, look away. Buster, scary. Don't even want my guy. He's scary, right? So I go in. I'm front row. We gonna see what's going on. Cause see, these other minute orders been sealed, bro. So a lot of stuff goes on they don't want people to see for whatever reason. We don't know. You feel me? Anyway, let's talk about his lawyer. So his lawyer, no, first I believe it's a prosecutor, DA, whatever. They run a whole list of why he should get denied, right? So when it's his lawyer's time to speak, his lawyer has a problem standing up. So he said, let me get up for a second. Okay, get up. He stands up and he tells the judge, give me a second, let me get over here. I guess some type of injury, health problem, whatever it may be. But he was standing up already past Big U to go to the podium to speak how the DA was stern and be able to speak. You know what his lawyer did? No. The judge gave him an opportunity to sit down. He said, you know what? You can present from right there. He said, I guess. And sat down. Right there, when I seen that, I said, this lawyer is not even trying to get this dude out. If that had been me, how I was able to stand up, I would have walked to that podium and presented my case and defended my client with everything I got. That dude sat down next to Big U and was pleading his case. And the other dude stood up. Mind you, they got the thing, they got the speaker. Everything he's saying is loud and clear. He's able to look at the judge right in his face and stand up. This lawyer, oh man, bless his heart. But, so let's get to the meet and greet, right? The lawyer didn't have anything to stand on. His only key bullet point thing to stand on was that Big U surrender. That's all he had to say good about it. So as we going through this thing, right? You know, the prosecutor said what he say. He get to speak. He get to speak. So the prosecutor said, I don't know if it's DA prosecutor. Please correct me on that. He like, not only when he turned himself in, he fled. He already fled. So you can't say he turned himself in. They played the video of him mentioning WAC 100 and 600. He said that 600 was with the FBI when they raided his house. He said that 600 and WAC 100 are working with the FBI. You know what the district attorney prosecutor said? He said that those are lies and that those people have never spoken with the FBI. Okay? That's what he said. So they used what he said against us, against him. So he said by him saying that 600 and WAC 100 are working with the FBI, he said everyone knows if people in the streets are working with law enforcement, that puts a target on their back. They say that he used that as smoke signals to put threats on our life. This is what the DA says, right? So then they pull up a next clip. They show a screenshot of a guy who works for Developing Options. You know what it said? It said, free Big U, kill 600, and keep the rest. They put his screenshot up. You know what they said? This guy's an employee that was just seen a few days prior with Big U in the cart on Crenshaw and Slauson with a Developing Options hat who just got hired for him a month prior. So they're using all this stuff against him. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff came up. They also said that when they raided his house, they were told that it was a firearm in the house. They asked the father, he wasn't there. The father said, it should be in there, but it's not there. You know what I'm saying? Pop's like, man, I'm 80 years old, bro. I'm not going to jail for that shit. That motherfucker getting there. You should be there. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said, man. You know what I'm saying? So, with all that stuff, right? So he's definitely being charged with the murder. Y'all remember my video I said a few weeks ago, he's not being charged with one indictment? So that was one of the arguments that Big U's lawyer said. Big U's lawyer said that all this stuff about a murder, there's no police reports, he hasn't been charged with it. Mind you, the DA over there in the cut like, I'm gonna let you finish. As soon as he finishes, you have anything else to say? He comes up and says, no, actually he is being charged with the murder. I said, oh, Big U's being charged with the murder? So then they start talking about the murder. They said that the first time they contacted Big U's family about the murder of Rayshawn Williams, he wasn't even a suspect. They only contacted them to see what they knew about him. And Big U wasn't there. The wife was there. They said the wife called from a mother's phone, called Big U, and said, hey, they came asking about Rayshawn. They got all that. He wasn't even a suspect. They said that made him guilty, right? That made him a suspect right there. So then they got the guys telling on him, 50 witnesses telling on him. They got suspects that are going to come and testify in court. The dude is cooked. Denied bail. You know, I might have to do another video. It's so much stuff that they say that was almost 2 hours. And I took a mental note of everything. I wasn't able to record. I really wanted to get everything, but just some of the key points I gave y'all. Dude is cooked. Oh, another thing the lawyer said was these people are here to put up their property to bail him out. And, you know, he should be fighting this from home. You know, he's not a threat. He's not a flight risk. Everything he said, they debunked it. He said, no, he is a flight risk because he already fled. They said, he just wants a second chance. They said, no, he has a second chance. You know what they did? They read off all these charges previously. He's been arrested for murder. All these charges. They said he's had a second chance. They said something like, this is the paradigm of that, something. I don't know the definition of all that, but they said that. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So, you know, so then the lawyer said, if for whatever reason, you know, and they're arguing the fact that let's put him on strict monitoring, no people contact, you know, ankle monitor, such and such and such. And these people are putting up their properties, and if anything was to happen, he'll never get out of jail. Why would you say that? Like, you already admitting to him and never getting out of jail. Like, that lawyer is a dump truck. I'm just being real with you, bro. Like, let me give y'all some game. If I was Big U's lawyer, he never argued, and I just came up with this, thinking about this right now. I would have said, listen, Your Honor, my client is 58 years old. He'll be 59. He's in bad shape. He's over 300 pounds. He has knee problems, health problems. He's not in any position to flee. You know, everything you have, he hasn't been convicted. He just want to fight at home. Your presentation is everything. It's not about what you say, it's how you say it. And I would have stood my ass up on that podium and presented this and said, look how many people he has here to support him. That lawyer didn't do none of that. He didn't bring up the people in the audience. He didn't have a stern look at, he's sitting down lounging next to his client. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. I wouldn't have hired that dude, but that's part one of what's going on. He's been denied bail. Oh, so did I talk about how tough these guys be talking when they see me? It ain't like that. I don't know. Like, share, and subscribe.